Hey guys, here we are back for another 4-3-2-2 draft, coming off a win, and let's see if we can pick up another win. We're at 4 here. Hopefully we can fill it up pretty soon. Hope you guys are as pumped to watch as I am to draft. I'm loving posting YouTube videos. It's definitely a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying them. Make sure to comment and let me know what you guys think, or of course like the video. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the video here until we get started up. Alright, getting started up here. See what we open. Ooh, I love me a Polis Crusher. Polis Crusher turn 4 is a house. It comes on 2 turns later as a 7/7 with trample, and sometimes pro enchantments is just insane. You don't realize how good pro enchantments is until you use it. I mean, it does suck that you can't bestow your own enchantments onto it, but there's a lot of good blockers that are enchantments, so just being able to get right through them. When he's monstrous, you get the blow up enchantment, and it's a pretty good card. I mean, it does suck that we are going into two colors right off the hop. The good thing about being green is we can definitely just go a green-based deck. We could go like green, blue, splash, red, etc. Anything like that. I mean, the only other card I'd consider taking is Time Defeat in this pack. This pack is actually pretty mediocre overall. I mean, Polis Crusher is the best card. Time Defeat's probably number 2. Burnish Heart, Blood Toll Harpy, and then after that, the value just drops significantly. I guess Favorite Hoplite is a pretty good card. But yeah, I think we're gonna go with this Polis Crusher and be satisfied. Alright, well, definitely my favorite card, one of my favorite cards in the set, Horizon Chimera. Just an awesome card. Flash, Flying, Trample, 3/2. Whenever you draw a card, you gain some life. It's definitely good in racing situations. However, I mean, we could take the Horizon Chimera here and sort of try to go that green-based, you know, I'm going to play green in every other good card that I open. Or we could take the safer pick and just go with the solid Leaf Crown Dryad. Leaf Crown Dryad is by far my favorite bestow creature. It's just great, you know, turn 2, it's great turn 4, bestowing something. There's a lot of good flyers in the set, and when you do play green, you are generally a little bit weak to flyers, so having a Leaf Crown Dryad in your deck is very good. However, I kind of want to take the Horizon Chimera here. We can go blue base or green base and just try to get there. So the best card in the pack, I would have to say, I mean, Hopeful Eidolon is just a beating. Sometimes we're gonna stick to green here. We want to definitely go green based. Red looks a little open, but I mean, so does our green. I don't really like the Sentry Battlemaster in a, like, you know, 3-4 color green base deck. We don't even necessarily need to like play both of these. It depends how much splashing we get, but I'm never unhappy playing a 3-mana 3/3 on turn 3. I wouldn't fault anybody for taking any of these other cards. This actually is a very, very good pack. Like, Rage is good, Freakish Cure is good, Regimental's fine. Pretty much every card in this pack is quite playable, other than the March of the Return in your main deck. This is a very good pack. But we're gonna snap up this Courser. All right. Well, I feel like the best card in the pack is probably Read the Bones and Mogi's Marauder. Mogi's Marauder is not really what we want to be doing at the moment. If we do want to play black, like going like a green-black splash, you know, blue-red, get some Nylea's Presence and stuff like that, Burnished Hearts, I definitely want to snap up this Read the Bones. Read the Bones is very good in a, I guess you can call it a greedy deck, where you definitely want to make sure, you want to dig into your deck, find your land drops, find your colors, and Read the Bones is definitely going to help us do that. So I'm going to snap up Read the Bones here. Well, this pack's a little dry for us. Definitely, red seems to be a bit open. God's Willing, it does suck that we've passed, I think one's God Willing. It's probably the best trick in the format. It's probably the card I lose to most often. Last FNM, I mean, round 3, my one of my friends just, Fabled Hero, pumped it up, God's willing, I die. So it's a very good card. But I think I want to try, Green X right here. And I think Precinct Chimera is a fine addition to the deck. Well, this is a pick. I mean, a Lash pick 6, excuse me, is kind of a signal. I mean, there could very easily have been a Grey Merchant and the 2/5 Death Touch, the uncommon there. So, I mean, it comes around. However, I want to play green. We're playing green. Nessian Courser is very good for just starting off the tempo. I am going to take the Nessian Courser here. Okay. Well, I definitely like this here. Nylea's Disciple is a fine card. Colossus of Akros is definitely a fun card to play with. Last draft we did draft it, but our deck ended up being pretty good. We ended up having the Overlord, the 6 mana, or the 7 mana 6/6 flyer. So we really didn't need a second big bomb in our deck, so we didn't play the Akros. But I've definitely taken some games home with it. I've also had it port into Betrayal and died, so it's a risky card in that aspect. But I think just taking the safe pick in Nylea's Disciple is where I want to be. With this pack here, Steam Augury is a fine card, but we don't really want to play it. I think the best card in the back pack is probably just the Ill-Tempered Cyclops. I mean, we could still very easily go green-red. We are a little heavy on the 4-drops, but I think it's just the best card to take here because, I'm not playing white at this moment, most likely. I don't really need Boon to Airboast in this type of deck. Stymied Hopes isn't very good. I'm just going to take the best card. Okay. I'm playing green. I know for a fact I'm playing green. I don't want another 4-drop. I'm going to take the Shredding Winds for the board. And I was kind of hoping this Trammler's Amulet would wheel. Definitely very fortunate because I do want to attempt to play my Horizon Chimera, my Polis Crusher. So, or at least one of the two. Alright, well, maybe green, red splash blues is the way we want to go here. I mean, the best card in the pack is definitely the Rage. 5 mana deal 4 isn't the best, but it's removal. And I'm not going to pass it here. I'm going to take it as a signal that red is potentially open. Okay. So this pack here, I mean, I don't really know. I'm just going to take Thassa's Bounty just because it can, be the best card, I guess. And another Rage, definitely happy. Red is probably open to some degree. Like, that was a somewhat late Cyclops, got a couple Rages. So, I mean, could very easily go, green, red, splash blue, or may not even need to splash the blue. I'm going to hide the Thassa's Bounty right now, and the Shredding Winds. I mean, it's very... black will probably be open pack 2, just based on what we've seen. But we'll have to see. I'm definitely satisfied with the way pack 1 went. You can never complain about a Polis Crusher, getting some Nessian Coursers. I do hedge towards green a little bit in this set, just for situations like this. You just have options, which is what I like. Peak Eruption's a great card for a sideboard. It's very good against the other Nylea's Presence decks. You can just blow up their Nylea's Presence enchanted land. So, and I mean, you can side in against any red deck too. All right, let's see what pack 2 has for us here. Definitely looking to fill out our early game here. Maybe see if we can find that Leaf Crown Dryad. Okay, so this is a solid pack. I honestly don't know what the pick is. Like, Reverend Hunter is just solid. However, I think the pick for us is going to have to be the Lightning Strike. Just because we don't have any removal yet. Other than the Rages, like, we don't have any early game temple removal type thing. We already have some 3 mana 3/3s. I mean, of course, Revenant Hunter can be a 3 mana like 5/5 a little bit later in the game. I mean, there is another Horizon Chimera there, but I definitely think the safer pick is just to snap up this Lightning Strike, try to cement ourselves into green-red, maybe splash blue. Who knows? We might actually wheel this Horizon Chimera. Savage Surge is a fine wheel. Reverend Hunter, we will not wheel, because it's really the only other green card in the pack. If there's only one other green drafter, we'd probably get the Savage Surge back, which I would not be too unhappy about. But yeah, I'm going to snap up this Lightning Strike. Be happy about it. Alright. Probably going to take this Nemesis of Immortals. It's very, very good if you're trying to, trade off early. I mean, a 6-mana 5/5 that can Monstrous into a 10/10 is very hard for certain decks to deal with. Other cards of note in this pack, I mean, Divine Verdict's removal, Deal of Thassa is actually a card I would splash. I would probably splash for Deal of Thassa. It's very, very, very good. There's another Read the Bones, but I do think, personally, the best card in the pack is Nemesis of Immortals. Second best is probably Ordeal. I mean, Read the Bones is very good as well. Read the Bones, Ordeal, both very good. Disciple's very good, but definitely just going to snap up this Nemesis. Well, this pack's very good for us. Red's looking a little cut, which does make sense. I mean, we did pass some red cards. I kind of want that Voyaging Satyr just because it's so good for ramp. However, Nessing Asp is probably one of my favorite green cards, and I don't think I can pass it up here. I mean, Arena Athlete is very good. Titan Strength is fine. Maybe not what we're trying to do with this deck. I mean, I think it might even be correct to take the Voyaging Satyr here, but it's so hard for me to pass an Nessing Asp that I'm just going to snap up this Asp here. Okay. So, best card in the pack is probably this Elcid here. Very good, very cheap bestow cost. Deathbell Raider in the right deck is very good. I don't think we want it in this deck. Satyr Rambler we could pick up a sideboard card, but I think I'm just gonna take another 3-mana card here, and just to fill out our curve. Well, we've seen a lot of Read the Bones this pack, but yeah, I'm pretty happy here with another Nessian Courser. I mean, Vanquish the Foul is a good removal in white. But yeah, the best cards in the pack are probably these black cards and the Courser. So I'm just going to take a third Courser, and wow, this is nice. This is very nice. I really want to take this Time Defeat. We need it in our deck, but I think we want a 2-drop. This helps us ramp, but this is just a sick 2-drop. The fact that we're getting it this late is just insane. It's definitely a present, that's for sure. We're just going to snipe this up here. I like taking the Leaf Crown Dryad over the Voyaging Satyr. I don't think I want Cerberus in this deck. It's not, we don't really want the double red turn 3 if we can help it. I think I'm just going to take the second Shredding Winds in the board. I mean, we could take the Wild Celebrants here. I don't think we need it, though. I'm not the biggest fan of my 5-drop having 3 toughness. It can just trade with, a 3-drop. It's not the most ideal. I mean, sure, it can destroy an artifact, but I definitely think against the white-based aggro deck that has some good flyers and stuff, that the Shredding Winds is going to be very good. Okay, so this is where I'm not 100% sure if I just want to take the Skull Cleaver to get beats in, or just take the Presence. And I think because I definitely want to play this Horizon Chimera, it can help if we open like a Voyaging End, pack 3 or something, a Grip Tide. I definitely am just going to snap up this Nylea's Presence here. Very, very, very late. And I'm definitely happy to see it. Wow, that is nice. Definitely glad I picked the Nylea's Presence. And I am definitely playing it as second Horizon Chimera. It's probably my favorite. It's my favorite card in the set. It's so good. I mean, we could take the trick here, but I mean, this card is just saucy. It's just good. I mean, now that I look at it, We could even go green, blue, splash red for like the Polis Crusher and the Lightning Strike and maybe one Rage or something. We already have one Precinct Chimera. I think I'm going to take the second one here. And if we do go that route, I do like the Annul for the sideboard. And Fade, great sideboard card. I think it's better than the Seder Rambler. I'm not a big fan of this card. Take the Stymied Hopes, why not? Actually, I'm going to take the Lost in the Labyrinth. If we're playing against a deck that has a bunch of time defeats and death touch creatures, Lost in the Labyrinth can be pretty good. Pretty good 1-mana trick. Take the Demolish for the board if we need it. I'm going to hide all, or show all here. And see where we're at here. Hide the Shredding Winds. Wow. Never seen that before. That'd be a good sealed pack. Well, we're probably just going to snap up this foil Arbor Colossus, and then the green player probably takes the Arbor Colossus, and then we get back the Leaf Crown Dryad. In a perfect world, that's what's going to happen. Probably not though, but we're going to snap up this Arbor Colossus and have a good giggle about it. So yeah, looking at this so far, I definitely like where we're sitting. Try to pick up green cards over anything else. But yeah, let's just take this Arbor Colossus. Well, this is a pack. Time Defeat is very good in this deck. Alright, let's demolish here. But if we do go green-red base, which is probably what we are looking at doing, Ordeal is very good. Very good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm not 100% sure what the pick here is. I do like the ability of gaining life. It's very good. And you don't get blown out as hard by bounce. Like, you can just wait till they're tap out, Time to Feed, but Ordeal, they can just, you have 2 counters on it, bounce it, you lose a bit of tempo. I think I'm just going to take the removal here. Red's looking to open this pack, so that's a very good sign for us. Alright, well, I mean, I don't really want another 5-drop. Like I said, I don't think I need more 3-drops, and if I did, I don't need the 2-headed Cerberus. Grey Merchant's just a beating here. But, yeah, Time to Feed, I'm happy with the second Time to Feed here. Well, this pack's a little unexciting for us. I'm not very happy with this pack, just because we do want to. We need some early game. Definitely need some early game. I think the most annoying card in the pack. I could play this Unicorn. Do I take Unicorn or just hate this Dauntless Onslaught? I really kind of want to hate this Dauntless Onslaught, to be honest, because we have already passed one. The white decks are looking pretty good so far. Could take the Unknown Shores, but I'm not a big fan of playing the colorless land. I think I'm just going to take the card that might be better in my deck. So let's just take the Unicorn. Alright, well, I'm not a big fan of the Warrior's Lesson. I don't think we need second Spreading Winds. I think I'm just going to take the Cyclops. This is a little unfortunate. Maybe we should have taken some of those Seder Ramblers, but... Yeah, I'm just going to take this Curse of the Swine. We might play it. Probably not, though. I just don't want to play against it. And I don't think we need another 4-drop. So I'll just take this Curse of the Swine. We might just take the Commune with the Gods. Just to help our Nemesis Mortals, give us some more stuff to do turn 2. You know what? I'm gonna hate this Evangel of Heliod. It's a very annoying card, and I'm happy to see a trick here. Just something here. We are a little bit short on tricks. By short, I mean we have one, or none. But yeah, we'll just take the Savage Surge here. I'm actually fine with the second Amulet. Makes our Horizon Splash a bit more consistent. Does help us hit the triple green for our Arbor Colossus. So yeah, definitely just gonna snipe this up. Don't think we're going to be playing any of these. I'd probably say the Effortless Warden's probably the most annoying, or has the potential to be the most annoying. Take the Raid Dissolution. Actually, yeah, I'll take the Raid Dissolution. Maybe I play the Unknown Shores. Let's take it. Fleet Feather Sandals for the board. So yeah, we got, you know, the two Tramos Amulet and Alias Presence. Definitely like it. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be playing any blue cards other than the Chimeras. I definitely like we are. Like we just pretty much a base green deck with a little bit of red in it. Might not play this Adept. It's not really doing that much in our deck. Alright. So I'm definitely playing the Chimeras, definitely playing Nemesis, Polis Crusher, Colossus, Asp, Disciple, 2-time defeats, Coursers, the Dryad, the Presence, and the Savage Surge, Lightning Strike, probably both Cyclops, I don't see why not, and probably both Rages, can't complain about removal. And so this is okay, and we'll probably play Unicorn. Okay, so this is good. I mean, our curve's fine. We are a little bit short on the 2-drops, but we should... I'm thinking we should Courser turn 3 every game, or I'd like to think we can. So, some people would say that you just take out... Like, if I'm playing 2 Amulets, I should play in a 17 land deck, should play 15 land. Which might be correct for some decks. I think with this deck, we don't need to play 17 land plus 2 Amulets, but I do like 16 land and 2 Amulets just because we are splashing, and sometimes it does suck when you need to draw the land to, like, you know, play your Polis Crusher turn 4 and you just draw the Amulet, you play Amulet, you sag it, get the land, and you're just behind. So I don't really want... we might not even need both Amulets. If we got the Unicorn, Presence... Yeah, I'm going to play both Amulets. Just make that Horizon Chimera. If we turn 4 it, we got it. Like, if we have it in our hand, we're turn 4 in it. Let's see here. I mean, we could very easily play a Shredding Winds, Fade into Antiquity. We are actually a little short on creatures. We might just want the Flame Speaker Adept. I mean, if these weren't 5 mana spells, I might consider taking them. Or playing them. Like, let's see here. If I played 2 Amulets, I got... the Unicorn. It'd almost just be like playing green splash, red, and blue. And the double blue splash is a little bit greedy. I think that's too greedy. I think that is too greedy. I mean, we could just play Thassa's Bounty. I'm actually not against playing Thassa's Bounty. Fills our hand. I guess if I am going to splash a blue card, it's probably Curse the Swine. And probably play 2 islands. That gives us 3, 4, 5, 6 sources of blue. That's pretty good, I think. Yeah, and I definitely think playing 15 lands with 2 amulets is quite greedy. I think I'm just going to take out the Thassa's Bounty, side it in if we need it. We got some good sideboard cards like 2 Shredding Winds, Fade, Peak Eruption, Demolish if we really need it. Thassa's Bounty, we got the Annul. We could side in the Ray of Dissolution if we need it. Fleet Feather Sandals. I definitely like it. Let me know what you guys think if I should play this Unknown Shores. I've actually never played with it, but I'm not a huge fan of colorless lands in a deck. So yeah, we're definitely going to go like this. Let's convert by color here. So yeah, probably like in a 16 line deck, looking at 10-4-2 maybe. We might not even need 2 islands. That's really greedy actually with the Curse of the Swine. Definitely 2 islands. 10-3-3. Well, I don't like that. I like 10-4-2. I'm just trying to think, because these are a little bit later. I'm trying to... You know what? We might even want to do this. I mean, Arbor Colossus might be hard to get down if we do that. Yeah, you know what? We honestly... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2... Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just do 10, 4, 2. Our deck can function off color, or with only green mana. That I think we want this. It's going to help with the Presence and 2 Amulets. So I definitely like this build. We got a somewhat early game. We got Lightning Strike, 2 Time Defeats, 2 Rages, and a Curse of the Swine for removal. We got we got a couple Reach guys. We have some Flyers and the Chimeras. We got some big beefy guys. I definitely like where we're at with this deck. I mean, if one of those coursers was like a 2-drop, or if we had some of the ramp guys, that'd be pretty good. But I'm definitely not unhappy with this deck. Definitely where I like to be in this format. You know, can have some aggressive beats, and you can play the long game as well. We just have to make sure we don't get blown over by the white heroic decks with all those God's Willings we passed. So yeah, we're gonna submit her like this. Let me know if there's any differences you'd make to the main deck. If you think you'd even splash the blue, and if you'd be even a bit greedier, maybe splash the Chimeras. Who knows? Throw the Read the Bones in there, or play the Fade main board. So yeah, we're gonna submit it here, and I'll see you back for round 2 or round 1. Sorry.